Next on Worcester News tonight, a third arrest is made a month after more than a dozen guns were stolen from the Worcester Armory. And local students get to watch some Holy Cross basketball and get some great nutrition tips from the team. Good evening, thanks for joining us. I'm Tim McComb. A third arrest has been made in connection with the Armory robbery in Worcester last month. The suspect appeared in federal court today. Our Olivia Lemon has more.
I feel like, yes, there is a threat, although I do feel as if the security in this community will keep us safe.
The arrest of a third person charged in connection to the theft of 16 weapons has people in Worcester feeling more safe.
I hope the FBI keep doing the job they're doing.
Tyrone James was arraigned in U.S. District Court Monday. He is charged with lying to federal investigators and possessing a firearm as a convicted felon. Authorities say James helped sell some of the stolen guns taken from the Lincoln Stoddard Army Reserve Center last month.
Certainly there should be a concern, although we shouldn't use this as a way to hinder us from advancing in our everyday lives or from going on with our daily lives.
34-year-old James Morales was arrested last month. He is accused of stealing the 10 pistols and 6 assault rifles from the Armory. Ashley Bigsby was also arrested in connection to the theft. Federal investigators say her cell phone had pictures of some of the missing weapons.
It's serious, like the FBI in it, that's good.
The FBI says 6 pistols are still missing. They're offering a $15,000 reward for information to help them recover the remaining guns. Olivia Lemon, Worcester News Tonight.
Leicester police have recovered 1 stolen dirt bike but are still searching for 2 more. Police say the bikes were stolen between late Sunday night and early Monday morning from a shed in the Cherry Valley section of town. You're looking at pictures of the 2 missing bikes. One has a number 9 plate on the front and side, while the other has a number 11. If you have any information, you're asked to contact Leicester Police. An overnight fire this weekend in Sturbridge sends 1 man to the hospital. The 3-alarm fire broke out early Sunday at 21 Snell Street. Crews responded shortly after 1:30 in the morning. 1 adult male was at home at the time. He was treated on scene and transported to UMass Medical Center for smoke inhalation. The fire chief in Sturbridge says the outcome could have been much worse if it wasn't for smoke detectors.
The night it probably woke him up. Perhaps he went to investigate where the problem was and was overcome by the smoke, and then exited out the quickest way, which would have been at the rear of the house, I believe. So,
Worcester police responding to an assault and battery early Monday morning. Police say they found 2 male victims in their late 40s suffering from lacerations to the head when they responded to a call on Pleasant Valley Drive around 1 a.m. Witnesses tell police the 2 victims got into a physical altercation with a male and female at the Press Box Bar on Lincoln Street. The fight was broken up, but when the 2 victims were walking home, a black SUV followed them. The 2 suspects got out of the car and attacked the victims with a metal object. The first suspect is described as a white male, slim, curly blonde hair. The second suspect is described as a white female, very skinny, with blonde hair. A man suspected of vandalizing a car in Sturbridge is expected in court. Officers were flagged down by a man on Main Street last Friday after he found all 4 of his tires slashed and his car smeared with nacho cheese and jalapeno peppers. Police arrested 24-year-old Robert DeBusk, who had tried to visit the victim the night before. Surveillance video showed DeBusk later buying nachos with cheese and jalapeno peppers at a nearby convenience store. Officers say DeBusk suffered from these face injuries in an earlier incident. Worcester police are also investigating a home invasion that took place over the weekend. It happened on Seymour Street Saturday evening. Police say the victim tells them that when he came out of his bedroom, he saw 2 males in his apartment. One of the suspects pointed a gun at him. The suspects then searched the apartment before taking off. There were no injuries. If you have any information, you're asked to contact Worcester Police. And a Worcester family is searching for answers about their missing son. He's a 2012 Burncoat graduate and has been missing since last month. Our Patricia Nicholas has the latest on the search.
Dennis, if you're watching, please come home. Please, we miss you.
The family of Dennis Giroge prayed for his safe return. The Northeastern student has been missing since November 28th. With no leads, the family says they are still hoping for the best, but they are hurting.
It's very heartbreaking. Waiting on day after day, you see the day comes, the day go, and no information, not knowing what happened. It's very heartbreaking. It's painful. It is very painful. I just want him home, and I really, really miss him.
Dennis came to the United States from Kenya. He graduated from Burncoat High School and then went on to Northeastern University. His family says he was in good spirits the last time they saw him.
I just remember the last time that being with Dennis, how happy he was.
He was acting normal. He was happy that he was going to start his job in January.
The family has been posting flyers all throughout the state. They have also created a Facebook page to raise awareness. They say they'll do whatever it takes until they have him home.
Mommy loves you, whatever the circumstances. We are in this together, and I'm not going to stop. I won't stop until I find you.
Patricia Nicholas, Worcester News Tonight.
The baseball diamond at Commerce Bank Field in Worcester gets another upgrade today. A brand new scoreboard was put in place at the field Monday afternoon. The scoreboard was donated by Commerce Bank. Earlier this year, a handful of sponsors and the district attorney's office made more improvements at the field, including putting in new dugouts. Some good news if you're getting ready to hit the road this week. The average price of a gallon of gasoline is down yet again. It's down another 4 cents over the past 2 weeks. It now stands at $2.06 a gallon here in Massachusetts. That's where it was back in April of 2009. If oil prices stay low, we could see the average gas price shed another few cents as we head into the new year. And in consumer news, with Christmas just 4 days away, the U.S. Postal Service is busier than ever. The agency says today is going to be the busiest delivery day of the year. Postal carriers expect to handle 30 million items and 15 billion pieces of mail for the entire season. The stands were packed for today's Holy Cross women's basketball game as more than 3,000 Worcester students came to cheer on the Crusaders and also learn about fitness. Our Andy Madison has a look at the special meaning of today's game.
In an arena with thousands of kids, it's hard not to notice they have a lot of energy.
It's very loud, but the kids are excited, they're having a good time, they're behaving, so this is great for them.
Dancing, chanting, and cheering on the Holy Cross women's basketball team, while also learning about how to stay fit.
It aligns with our health curriculum, learning about nutrition and physical fitness. So the stuff that they're going to be talking about here, they can bring back and, it aligns with our health curriculum.
Getting to see the women's team play and maybe learn a little bit about nutrition and fitness.
They got a snack and a pep talk from Holy Cross's strength coach, Jeff Oliver.
The least expensive foods are the ones that are the worst for you. So it's very difficult to eat well, and I think that's probably where the focus should be.
As part of the school's annual Get Fit with the Crusaders game, stressing the importance of exercising at least an hour each day and staying away from junk food. Oliver also says it's important parents make sure their kids don't become too reliant on technology.
Get up and away from the TV, an hour or so a day in the afternoon when they get home from school, even if it's just walking around the block, but get them up and get them moving, an hour or two when they're home after school.
And with all that energy, kids can find ways to be in shape even if they're too young for a gym membership.
Go out and rake the leaves, mow the lawn, climb the stairs, play tag. I mean, there's a lot of forms of exercise, and we showed them some of the simpler things that they can do at home.
Andy Madison,